Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and this is your review of the Formula 1 Monaco Grand Prix. Yep, the jewel in the crown of Formula 1, they call it. So right, on pole was Kimi Räikkönen in the Ferrari, and Sebastian Vettel second, with Mercedes Lewis Hamilton all the way down in 14th, I believe. Think it was. I know he moved up a couple places because the two McLarens had penalties. Jenson Button back in the car, started from the pit lane. So the race started and Kimi Räikkönen, well, no positions were changed really in the start. Everybody got off cleanly. The first victim in the race was Nico Hülkenberg in his Renault, an engine failure. Shame for him. And Force India, Sergio Perez has scored points about loads of consecutive races, but his run came to an end. Sebastian Vettel jumped Kimi Räikkönen at the start. Sorry, not start, in the pit stops. Yep, Sebastian Vettel stayed out longer and Räikkönen lost the lead. Now, looks like team orders were used. If they were, then I am not surprised because look how many times we've seen it. Michael Schumacher, Rubens Barrichello, Ferrari using team orders. 2010 when team orders were banned, they asked Massa to move over for Fernando Alonso. So Ferrari got a history doing that, so I wouldn't be at all surprised if they did that. Jenson Button and Pascal Wehrlein collided. Button thought there was a move, but he just T-boned Pascal Wehrlein, and Wehrlein's car was sideways in the barriers. Now that was quite worrying because he was in the car some time, but luckily he got out and walked away. But as Jenson Button, if that was his final race, then what a sad way to go out. That happening, that really is sad. Stoffel Van Dal then crashed it later on as well, so McLaren were on course to score their first points of the season. But unfortunately, because that retirement, they're still on 0 points. Yep, they're yet to join the points party, McLaren Honda. Now, if McLaren Honda finish last this year in the Constructors' Championship, goodness me, they're struggling to get sponsors as it is, but they'll struggle even more. Because, like I said before, Esso have gone to Red Bull, and yeah, just nightmare time for McLaren at the moment. Not a great weekend at all, because Fernando Alonso in the Indy 500 was leading that race 3 times, but with 21 laps to go, his Honda twin-turbo V6 engine expired. Yep, another Honda engine let Fernando Alonso down, but former driver Takuma Sato won the Indy 500. Max Chilton was leading for a little while, looking good to win the race, and then he dropped to 4th, so must have had tire problems. These days I don't usually watch Indy, not watched it for years, so because Alonso was in it and Max Chilton, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to check it out, so I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Gutted for Alonso though, but hey, he won Rookie of the Year awards, absolute world class from Fernando Alonso. You give him a good car, he can go. And who knows, maybe he might go back to Ferrari or move to IndyCar full time. But anybody who does IndyCar is brave, as Jenson Button said, because back in 2011, we lost a British driver called Dan Weldon. He got killed. Justin Wilson got killed a couple of years ago, and Dario Franchitti got seriously injured but survived. So it is a dangerous sport, that IndyCar racing, but I admire anybody who does it. Sorry, I'm gone completely off topic. This is meant to be about F1, but I suppose it is about F1 really, because Alonso is still an F1 driver, just he's racing in another motorsport this weekend. So, my driver of the day, I'm going to have to get it to. I thought Daniel Ricciardo did superb to finish third, so he's my driver of the day and looks much happier this year than he did last year at Monaco, because last year he clearly missed out on race victory, but this year he's just pleased to get on the podium, because at the moment Red Bull do not stand a chance against Mercedes and Ferrari. Mercedes and Ferrari are in the league of their own. They really are, the two of them. Now, it gives me great pleasure to say that, because last year I'd be saying Mercedes are just in the league of their own, but this year they've got company, and Vettel's now 25 points ahead in the Drivers' Championship, and has won 3 races this season already, so we got a battle on our hands. We've definitely got a battle. So Mercedes won 4 races and Ferrari won 3. So Mercedes still in the lead on number of victories. So not sure who's leading the constructors now. Right. Let me know your thoughts, Jensen Button's incident with Pascal Wehrlein. Do you think it was clumsy? And do you think Fernando Alonso deserved the Rookie of the Year award in the Indy 500? And I will be back for the Canada Grand Prix, where hopefully Lewis Hamilton can have a good weekend and bounce back and win. He loves Montreal. That's where he won his first ever F1 race back in 2007 and has basically ruled that track for years. Bye bye.